Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to start us off. Returner decides to field it. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The shotgun running play call. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's awesome. Tackled, but first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's got it, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on fourth and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Hawaii.
It's fourth and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
A pickup of 8. Second down.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Now it's second down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the run, it's Little. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? A change of direction. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to make it 3 straight. 3rd down conversion. They need a yard here. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Hawaii Rainbow Warriors will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And the Rainbow Warriors with 1st and 10 here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough for a first down here. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they get the completion. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Hawaii.
The Rainbow Warriors starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He pulls in the catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And now to try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Wow, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back.
Of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's the second down play. Hands off to the left. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball now at the 35. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, It really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Nice safe pair here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Scanning the field, it's Price. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
A handoff from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Sooners keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Over to Juke, gets free now. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Picks up 3. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Hawaii 35, Oklahoma 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Hawaii. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Hawaii 46.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense and just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Running past the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Good enough for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Price. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the Rainbow Warriors churn out another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Okay, ready?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Gain of 3. Now, a 4th down.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had